This is extremely loud, as it always is. It's okay, we can adjust that. We pull up the stream and make sure we're good to go. It looks as though we are. Alright, welcome to the series, of course, where we Iron Man every single Fire Emblem game. Today we will be continuing our journey through Fire Emblem 7, Fire Emblem the Binding Blade, I think? I always get confused, there's like the Binding Blade and the Sealed Sword and whatever, but oh, wait, hold on, sorry. I need to bring back the deaths. I didn't delete them. I didn't cheat, I just bring back Priscilla for no reason, although I would love to do that. Yeah, this part, I think we're going to be really focusing on Guy, because we're going to be getting, I think, the Hero's Crest, I think on this chapter, to be honest, and as I said a bunch of times, Guy is our best bet. One of the recommendations I got from YouTube was to not only use the Killing Edge, but trade around the Killing Edge, which you could potentially do with, like, Marcus. Kent, I think, probably can use it, maybe Sane. I don't think there's any way we can get Florina to see with swords, although that'd be cool, but yeah, that's a thing that I'm definitely considering and I'd like to do, but yeah, definitely want to train Guy. So anyways, near Laos, Hector defeats General Balker. Hector and his allies now march toward Castle Kalen. I guess I didn't check the audio, let me make sure that's good. Yeah, it looks good, okay. However, many Laos soldiers await them inside. They begin their assault to liberate the castle. Yeah, I think you get a Knight's Crest and a Hero's Crest in this chapter, if I'm not mistaken. You do, yeah. Yep. So also maybe we can focus on training Sane? Question mark? Perhaps a Sane crit with his high strength would go pretty darn hard. Be pretty amazing. Let's fight a bunch of Lausers. Yeah, let's fight them. What's up, Mark? Welcome. Looks like there are still a lot of Laos soldiers in the castle. Lindis, where are the Kalen guards? I think about half of them were killed in the surprise attack. The survivors must be here somewhere. They're probably locked away as prisoners. Right, well, let's find and rescue them too. I wish we had more power to make up for our poor numbers. Hold on, grandfather. We'll be there shortly. Time to get inside. Let's reclaim the castle. The key to victory is seizing the throne. That's where we'll find their commander, I'm sure. Raven and Lucius are irrecruitable. What's up, Vin? Yeah, unfortunately, as you just said, we cannot recruit Lucius or Raven, which is kind of a bummer. I don't care so much about Lucius, but I did kind of want to use Raven on this playthrough. I haven't used him in a long time, but yeah, not for us, which I don't think is the worst thing in the world. Like, if you're gonna, like, the deployment slots in this game are pretty limited, so it'll be nice to train other units, but yeah, no Raven or Lucius for us. Now, in order to get the Gaiden chapter, which we very much want, I believe you have to keep one of the green units alive, and then if you keep them all alive, you get a red gem, which we also want, because we've already accidentally forgone some money earlier in the game, so any money is helpful. We're also down to one healer, which is really important to remember, because not only does that mean that if Sarah dies, we're in a bad spot, let's just say that, but it also means that I'm just gonna sell this right now. It also means that on some of these chapters where 2 healers is really useful. And this isn't one of them, but we'll get to some later. We're only going to have access to 1, so a little sketchy in that regard. And I haven't trained Urk like at all. In fact, he's level 2, so I don't think he's an option. Now, I do think that Canas could be an option for us, and I'm kind of looking forward to using him on the next chapter. Okay, so we want Matthew. I guess we want Rebecca. I don't know. This is hopefully going to be Guy's kind of training arc, as it says in the title. I'm hoping to get him a lot of experience here. I want Lynn. I want Sane. Maybe we just drop Rebecca, because I have to bring Florina as well, but I want to bring Lynn and Sane. And I want to bring everybody else too. Oops, not Guy. Yeah, maybe we just drop Rebecca for now. Maybe I'll kind of come back to her in the future, but just for right now, let's drop her. Okay, you should take a sword. Level is Sane. Okay, so if we want to promote him for Kashuna, potentially we can. I really don't want to if we can get away with it, because I think he's going to be a really busted unit, and I'm really excited to use him for, like, long term. But obviously, if this whole playthrough is about, you know, killing Kashuna, then that's going to be the most important thing, but we'll see. Also, my inventory situation is not amazing, mostly because I kind of messed up with the whole money situation. I don't know the next shop. I think in the next chapter there is a shop. No, just a vendor. There's no armory. When's the next armory? Oh, there's an armory on yeah, there's an armory on 2 chapters from now on the boat chapter. That's right. I always forget that there's like this little armory and vendor on that chapter. Okay, so I like Guy there. I like Sane here. Oh, I'm not bringing Kent. Oh, I should definitely be bringing Kent. Shoot. Is Kent just better than Marcus? 12, 15, 14. He's weaker. I don't really know that he's better, but he does have better growth, so it's probably... Ooh, I didn't mean to save. It's probably better to bring him. I do want to bring all these shitters. I do want to train them. All right, let's bring Kent. Getting Marcus level ups is really not that important, to be honest, whereas Kent getting level ups actually could be useful. Oh, you can't use the silver? Okay, getting him to silver would be pretty cool. He is A in swords, though. That's pretty cool. All right, I think I'm fine with the rest of this setup. I guess well, Osmond can be potentially useful here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do this. I need to be really careful because we have like 5 different level 10-ish units that I really want to train right now. So, Pino, we can't count on the captured Kalen soldiers to be able to fight. We'll have to protect them as much as possible. What? That chill feeling. Somebody's watching. Somebody wants me dead. What the fuck? No sense of worrying, though. I'll deal with that when it happens. Let's go, Pano. What the fuck? Hector, are you okay? Oh my god. What's this feeling? Somebody wants to murder me. I don't double. I don't double a knight? Oh my god, you must get way down so much. Yeah, by literally 10. That is very unfortunate. I'm assuming you look pretty terrible here. Yeah. Although, actually a pretty good defense. Alright, let's javelin this guy. We can get an easy kill here. The nice thing about Guy is that because his growths kind of suck and he's already capped speed, and he's only got 14 skill though. I wish he had higher skill because it would increase our crit, but I can kind of promote him whenever. We can definitely early promote Guy. Early promoting in this game in general I think is a good idea, and in Guy's case I think it's a really good idea because he's not really going to get that many great level ups from here on out. Let's do this. As long as I can secure like a kill every turn for Guy, I'll feel pretty good about the situation. That's really what I want. Unfortunately, I don't think we have an armor slayer, so we can't fight the boss. Boss has 14 defense. Yeah, unless he gets some actual strength, which you never know. Maybe. Okay, probably don't want Florina there. Lynn, do you want to do it? Okay. That does not look very good at all. Can I do this? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Also, getting Florina kills is obviously useful too, as we'll be able to promote her as well, but okay, sure. I'll do that. I'll probably just wait, and on the Kushina chapter, I'll probably just like group promote, and that way we'll get everybody to be the strongest. Because obviously once you promote, it's really hard to get experience, so to just like maximize our chances to kill Kushina. Definitely welcome boost. Yeah, very much so. Especially, like I said, considering he's already capped speed. Like I said, I'll probably just wait until the Kushina chapter, and then I'll mass promote all of our units. Can you just whack this guy? Yeah, just kill him. But like you said, 30% strength growth is, yeah, not exactly the most consistent thing in the world. Although I think his skill growth is probably good, and I think skill genuinely is pretty useful because we are trying to hope for a crit. So at least in that regard, level ups might not be the worst. Ooh. It's times 2 in this game, so 12. Yeah, so Florina, there's no way she gets doubled, right? Nah, she still has a lot of speed. Should be good even if she gets attacked. Hey you, let me out of here. What? Marquez Ostia's brother is among your enemy, right? Let me out and I'll help you, but I must have the brother. I have a score to settle with House Ostia. Do you think me a fool? You work for House Kalen. I cannot trust your word. Then I'll have to break down this door and go through you. You were using Lucius as a hostage, and now he's here with me. No, Lord Raven, you mustn't. You cannot betray your debt to Marcus Kalen. Shut up, Lucius. You think me foolish, but you don't understand. How about it? Very well, you get out. Remember, if you betray us, your companion dies. I see. Just remember, if that happens, you die next. Wait, you can't go alone. It's too dangerous. Lucius, stay here and be quiet. I'll be back for you, Lord Raven. Guy Matthew is currently B. I don't know exactly what that brings to the table, but I just know they're currently at B. We can maybe get them to A. That's the you cannot break doors until FE9. Yeah, I think that that threat might have been a little might not have been, you know, something he could act on, but it seemed to work on that guard, so who's to say? Yeah, and like I said, unfortunately we cannot recruit Raven. I always feel bad for Lucius. It's like slightly bizarre to me that you can't recruit Lucius. Like, I get Raven because he really needs Priscilla, but like Lucius does have some connection to Lynn, and like, what does Lucius do? He just like, he just chills, I guess. He just leaves. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I might do that. That's not a terrible place to start. I don't think anybody can really get that kill, unfortunately. Sure. Actually, this is kind of bad. I hope Lynn doesn't crit here. Okay, that's fine. It'll give them both +3 attack and +15 crit. What is Matthew's, he's C. I didn't think about incorporating Matthew in the sort of, the attack on Kashuna, but if he can use the killing edge and we can trade around the killing edge, there is the potential that, like, especially with +15 crit, maybe we can try to give him, obviously Matthew can't be promoted, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. That could be an option for sure. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like what I'm seeing there. I like that too. Okay, very nice. And we get a level up. We love it. Okay, there we go. Our Hector's kind of been struggling for speed, so not a terrible place to be for sure. Wonder if Florina can kill this guy. 27X fell contract? I know. It's terrible. It's such a like annoying bait. It's like, no, you can promote thieves, absolutely. It's just in the end game, like, such a bummer. Dude, Elliewood has 10 defense. 10. Like, what? That's just weird. We're living in a weird timeline. Okay, even if I miss, I don't die, so we can do this. Oh! Never mind. Apparently I can't even kill. I can't read. I thought that would kill. Well, I'm glad we didn't die, because we missed. That was a pretty mediocre level up. Because that would be really unfortunate. Greenlit that? I don't know. It almost seems like Fire Emblem was really nervous about giving thieves promotions, because like around this time in Fire Emblem, the whole like promoting thieves is very odd. I mean, like in Fire Emblem 6 you can't do it. In this game you can do it, but extremely late. In Fire Emblem 8 you can do it obviously, and then in Fire Emblem, but even in Fire Emblem 8 you have to use a Notion Seal, and then in Fire Emblem 9 they have Sothe, which is just one of the more bizarre units in all of Fire Emblem. I mean, I get he's not that weird, right? He is just a thief, but yeah, it seemed like they were kind of nervous about thief promotions. I don't know. 17, so it's 11 plus, 11 plus 10, I think? Can you get to me too? No. How greedy do I want to be here for the kills? Can you get to Elliewood? Yeah, he can get to Elliewood. Nah, I should just kill this archer. He can get to Elliewood. If you get the level 12 assassin, yeah, exactly. After your thief is gonna look, I mean, that's kind of just how Fire Emblem 7 works, right? Like, you can promote your unit, but then they're just worse than whatever pre-promote the game offers you, you know? You can promote Urk, but he's just like weaker pent. Wait, Ellie was not danger, right? I didn't actually do the math on the archer. The only reason I don't think he's in danger is because he has 10 defense. Okay. Yeah, our Elliott's a beast, weirdly enough. But the monkey's paw was invoked? Yeah, exactly. It is cool. And I guess it's nice that you can just say like a blanket statement of you can promote thieves in this game, but yeah. 3 caps for a cereal box. Okay, I usually do this with Oswin, although he actually needs a better lance, because he's gonna have to... do you not have an iron lance? What the fuck? Maybe I'll have Sane give his. I kind of wanted to keep his. Here, do this. I just want to make sure Oswin has as much stuff as possible. How much defense does Oswin have right now? 15? Does anyone have a vulnerary? Okay. Give him the vulnerary, just in case. Oswin's usually fine with what I'm going to have him do. But just in case. It's also good experience for Oswin, which is pretty good because we can always promote him. Unfortunately, he can't use the killing edge, but it could still be okay. Basically good, yeah. This game has some nuts pre-promotes. Marcus, Hawkeye, Pent, and Harkin are like pretty ridiculous. A pretty ridiculous set of pre-promotes, to be honest. Even people like Veda are like pretty nuts, to be honest. Spent A-rank stabs. Yeah, the fact that he can use physic on base and he can use it with like a bunch of range because of his high magic. It's very unique that you get a unit that can do that. Yeah, I'll help lure this guy over. You do have to do this chapter relatively quickly because again, we have to keep the green units alive and we want to get the chest and there's a thief that's going to appear. So I don't want to dawdle too much with Kent in particular, but as long as we're moving at least relatively quickly, I think we're okay. Harkin's crazy. Yeah, Harkin with hard mode bonuses is nutty. He is pretty fantastic. Harkin with a Speedwing and the barrier staff can pretty much solo the end game. To be fair, a lot of units can do that, but Harkin, you can just do it for free. Open Fortified too. Yeah, Pen is a beast. That's one of the things, I feel like people don't mention this a lot. Wow, he showed up already? Am I actually behind where I usually am? I hope not. I might have messed this up. I feel like I kind of expected him not to show up for like a turn or two. Also, not having Kent up here... I don't really trust Guy to be like the... Well, I don't trust Guy to do that at all. Oh, I just rescued Hector. Oh my god, that is so bad. You know, I did that. We did that in our Fire Emblem 7 playthrough as well, where I accidentally rescued, what's his face? Oh, this is really bad now. Okay. Oh my god, I can't even kill that guy with Matthew. I may have made, here. Yeah, moving Kent down was not a good idea. I can't really keep Florina there. So I think 10 defense is enough. Can you kill this guy? Damn, you have to take a hit. That's so bad. Oh god, why did I do that with Florina? This is really bad. And he comes with a hot wife, not even fair. What a Chad. 15. How much do you hit me for? I guess 9 isn't the worst. Alright, well this is the best I can do, I think. I guess I'll mend, I don't think I need to. Yeah, that was a really bad. So I guess we're gonna have to do this and just hope. God, this is so awkward. This is very awkward. I don't think I want to kill this guy. There's no way there's no way that's the right approach. Okay, I'm gonna do this even with the iron. Well, we can do the rapier, it's fine. Yeah, and even Matthew has to back up here. And then I need, at least I can drop Hector. That's nice. All right, hopefully we can set up a good next turn. That was terrible. That was really bad. God, yeah, I wonder if I'm even gonna be able to get the Knight's Crest. We're so far behind getting it. Wait, I think Ellie was just gonna... Oh, shoot. I think Ellie was just gonna die here. Oh, no. Oh. No, this is okay. This is okay. This is okay. Even if that hit, I still think this is okay. This crit is fine. It doesn't matter. I think even if that hit, it's okay. Because only 2... Oh, God, there's a Cavalier there, too. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! Why did I equip the Rapier? That was a really... Oh, God. Can you get another defense, maybe? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my God. fuck me. Oh god, how much can the Nomad do? How much can the Nomad do? No! Oh no! Shit. That is very unfortunate. I should have equipped the Iron Sword. I should have checked more. I didn't think. For some reason, I thought the archers would move first. God, that was really unfortunate. Well, what do I want to do? I hadn't considered this. Yeah, starting over with Lin mode. Should we start over with Lin mode or should we move on to Fire Emblem 8? That's the question. I really wanted to do this Kashuna thing. I don't know if I want to do all of Lin mode again though. God, I don't know. I guess we could restart Lin mode. Yeah, I guess we could restart Lin mode. Man, that was just so poorly played by me. All right, let's run it back. Damn, I should have equipped the iron for sure. I just for some reason in my mind I thought the archers would like attack Guy, so I thought somebody would step in front of Eliwood, but that doesn't make any sense because if the knight attacked Eliwood and he killed the knight and then I thought the archers would move first. I guess that was definitely a mistake. Well, the nice thing is that we don't have to read any of the story, so this will probably go a lot faster than it did last time. Okay, let me update the stream title. Back to Lin mode. Oops. Feels bad, man. Oh, oops. Okay. I'll try to do this at least relatively quickly. Man, I can't believe I messed that up. So unfortunate. It's sad because there were like a million options that were just better than what I did. Every part of that turn was just like so poorly played by me. Damn. He still could have survived too if I just equipped the iron. I got too greedy. I was like, I think Eliwood's fine here, and I think I can get away with killing the knight. Oh wait, that's right, Vin. Yeah, somebody mentioned that on YouTube as well. I probably should have looked. I always just choose December because December is my birth month, but yeah, I probably should have looked at something else. So is the tactician has a suspect mind? Yes, that I would agree. All right, that's fine. We can do Lin mode. Lin mode was fun. At least, again, we don't have to read all the story this time, so at least in that regard, it should go a bit quicker. I think I want to basically do the same strategy that I did last time. Rexini, Pent, Legault. I wonder if doing whatever is shared with Guy would have been the best option for us. Not sure. Okay, chapter 1 down. Had to pick fire. I feel like people usually say that fire's the best. I'm not sure which one I picked, to be honest. Like I said, I just always do the same month. Ooh, some defense and HP. We love that. All right, 1 chapter down. Okay, yeah, let's focus more on Sane than we did last time. Here, take this. Rather than Kent, because Kent was pretty disappointing. Also, one of the things that I didn't realize was just how busted the unit could be. Like, or not busted, but just how many levels you could get the unit. I thought we could get somebody to like maybe level 10 on Lin mode, and they would be an okay pre-promote, which is part of why I picked Kent over Sane, because I figured, you know, Sane would be the stronger unit and I wanted to give him more experience. But Kent ended up promoting at a very high level, and considering how much experience we still gave to characters like Lin and Florina, I definitely think we can make Sane like pretty close to level 20, which should make him really strong. which I think, yeah, could be really good, especially with, again, the killing edge, and potentially getting a crit. And the great thing about Sane too is that nobody can double Kashuna because he's too fast, but Sane is one of the units with the best strength, and with both the best strength and the ability to use the killing edge, which means he might be our best bet. Did you get a game over? I did. I accidentally I made a couple of errors and watch on YouTube. Oh, welcome, Cabbage, welcome. Yeah, I made a couple of questionable decisions on the first chapter that we're doing, the second Kaylin chapter. Great level up. And yeah, I accidentally rescued, what chapter? It was the second Kaylin chapter, so the one where you're indoors. Chapter, is it chapter 16? Yeah, something like that. I thought Florina had a javelin. I actually did. If you watch my Fire Emblem 6 playthrough, I did the same thing I did in that playthrough, where I wanted to, the Raven chapter, yep, exactly, where I wanted to check how much Florina could do with a javelin, but she didn't have a javelin, which means instead I just accidentally rescued the person that was right in front of her. And that meant that not only was Florina like in the path of a lot of archers, but so was Hector. So I ended up using Eliwood as a wall, which, to be fair, Eliwood did have a million defense, but then I made another mistake and I put the a rapier on him, and he ended up killing a couple of knights and just he got attacked by too many units. Elibad died indeed. So basically I just made a string of errors and it resulted in our demise, which is unfortunate. Maybe using the lords is just not a good idea. It's just not something I should do. Maybe I just shouldn't mess with that. Zugu. I wonder if I just have Sane kill like literally everything on these chapters. Okay. A point of resistance, we love that. Well, I think he's already better than our Kent from last playthrough, so at least there's that. Gotta get Geats? I do want to get Geats. I don't think I've ever gotten Geats on the channel. I am a big fan of Geats. Maybe after the Kashuna chapter, I can spend some more time training units. I do want to use Eliwood. He just always ends up being like so disappointing. And Lynn as well. I really want to use Lynn. Here, Lynn, you want to kill? I mean, on the plus side, oh, I guess I'll remove the deaths in a minute. On the plus side, we don't have any deaths. So at least there's that. We could potentially get Raven, which might be cool. But yeah, I think pretty similar. Oh, Cabbage, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I think pretty similar strategy as last time. I think I'll focus on, in this case, Sane as opposed to Kent, but I think I'll focus on Sane and then focus on Florina as well. And kind of do those two. And then in Hector mode, I think I'll probably do a similar thing that I did. And I still think that Guy's the way to go. Just because of the crit. Okay. Sane, you do have to get like another stat. Like I love strength too, do not get me wrong, but like maybe some other stat would be kind of cool. Our Sane unfortunately does not look as busted as he was last time, but it's okay. Would you grind Lynn a bunch? I think so. The only reason that I don't think grinding Lynn is that great of an idea is because I really want whichever cav we promote to be as strong as possible, and get as many levels as possible, because I think they're going to be useful on the Kashuna chapter. I guess you can make the argument that Lynn will also be useful on the Kashuna chapter, but she can't promote before that, and that's the thing that I'm most like worried about. I do want to give her some levels though, for sure, and the fact that she has the Manikati does mean that she can potentially recruit or crit Kashuna, which will be good. Lynn doesn't want to see much combat later. That's true. I don't think Lynn's very good, but I do kind of want to use her. I think Lynn is fun. I will give her that. But I don't think giving her levels is the worst idea, especially if I'm gonna do the Geats thing later on. But again, I want to focus, especially the boss kills, on Sane to make sure he's as strong as possible. Super secret chapter. Yep, that is the plan. That was the plan for the last playthrough too. Obviously that didn't work out as we never even made it to the the first Kushina chapter, but she has to be a liability. Yes, that is very true. Very true. But I do think she's fun to use. Defense moment, yeah. Lynn is just so frail. I mean, Elliewood feels frail too, but Lynn is like on a whole nother level. At least the Manicati is really cool. Band of Mercenaries. It's crazy how much faster the game is to play through when you're just skipping all the story. I haven't done this in a bit. All right, perfect. Get that kill. And also, I think, okay, that's a, this Sane is something else. I also think, in retrospect, doing Sane instead of Kent is probably the better approach. I love this music. Oh, I actually accidentally skipped that. I meant to listen to it for a little bit, but whatever. You can shoot it once. I actually think training Kent instead of Sane, or sorry, training Sane instead of Kent, for our purposes is also probably the way to go, because again, if our whole plan is just to hit Kushina really hard and nobody can double him anyways, we may as well early promote the unit that can just get a shit ton of strength, you know? So I do think this is the better strategy in general. Seems better for killing Kushina. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I agree. And I think hopefully we're going to see that once we get to Kushina, because he's going to be able to hit the hardest. And honestly, if Sane is strong enough, a Sane crit might just like kill Kushina straight up, which would be pretty amazing. But I think I'm going to do a lot of the same stuff I did last time. I still think Florina is going to be useful as well, so I still want to give her experience. And I still think I'll probably do the same thing with the robe and everything to Florina. What's up, Malcolm? Welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, as you can see, we are back to Lynn mode, so kind of unfortunate in that regard. But I think if I fail one more of these playthroughs, I'll probably just move on to Fire Emblem 8. The only reason I thought about moving on to Fire Emblem 8, to be honest, but because we're kind of trying to do something a little special with this playthrough, that being killing Kushina, I kind of wanted to like try it again, at least one more time. But I don't want to spend forever on Fire Emblem 7, especially considering how many times we played it before. But I also kind of like this game, so I don't mind playing it again. Hopefully we can get a Florina that was as good as last time. Last time our Florina was like pretty nutty. So last time our Kent sucked. So hopefully in this case, Kent will basically be Sane. So hopefully he'll be better. Our Florina was really good. So hopefully we can get another really good Florina. Ooh, this Florina is already critting, so off to a good start, that's for sure. I don't think we had anybody else that was like that crazy good, but there is the chance that Florina could miss twice, so I'll just not do that. Rebecca and Priscilla both kick him. Rebecca and Priscilla, okay. Rebecca's gonna be a little funky because I don't know. It depends if we train her. Ooh, good level up. Let's go. Because I don't know if she'll be on that chapter. Priscilla probably will. Actually, Priscilla can also get support with Matthew. So maybe Sane Priscilla plus Matthew Priscilla supports, and then we bring Priscilla. I mean, the problem is Priscilla is not very useful in that chapter because there's a magic seal throughout most of it, but maybe just as like a support. Also, if my plan is to trade off the killing edge, Priscilla can do that just as well as anyone else. So yeah, maybe like double Priscilla support or something. Here we go. There we go. That's my guy. Oh yeah, sorry. Did I say Matthew? I meant Guy. Yep. Sorry, that's what I meant. Cause Guy can do support with Matthew and then also with Priscilla. But yeah, that could be a really good option. We could have her as just like supporting both Sane and Matthew, and providing some crits. I'm gonna heal. I don't think I need to, but I'm gonna. Why not? Sane is level 6. Okay, so he's looking quite good. Sure. Draw your swords. We're not listening to any of your stinking apologies. All right, well. What a nice guy. Miguel. You'll live to regret this, my brothers. The Ganelin bandits will not let this stand. Well, if they're as strong as you, I don't think I care that much. This is the darkest chapter? Yeah, okay. Okay, so as always, you need to recruit Dorcas. Look over there. And then I think we're going to do the same strategy we did last time, which is... Actually, I'm a little bit worried about Kent, because I haven't given him, like, any experience. But I think he's okay. The friendliest group? Yeah, they're all great. They're all great. Florina can't really do much here. Just kind of be a supporting unit. It is crazy how much faster this game goes when you just, like, don't read any of the dialogue. The get along bandits. We get along with everyone. We're so nice. We're actually the bad guys in this scenario. Are we the baddies? Lynn and her crew. We're a bunch of thugs. You know, Sane might be strong enough to just... Oh, I thought he could double with these guys. Never mind. I was going to say Sane might just be strong enough to actually push the boss. I wouldn't mind killing this boss because it probably gives a lot of experience. Oh, wow. You want to attack Will? Okay. Sure. If that's what you want. This is a chapter that made you fall in love with Fire Emblem. Interesting. I do... This chapter is very memorable to me. Even though I don't play Lin mode a lot, and definitely of the Lin mode chapters, this is one that I definitely remember quite a bit. Oh, actually, no, Florina can do something really effectively on this chapter because there are some mercenaries that are going to spawn from the top right, and she can fight them really effectively. That was not a great level up, I won't lie. You can heal. I don't think you're really in any danger, but... I'm going for the kill uncle any percent speedrun. Hell yeah. Is Hot Fuzz where that? I thought Are We the Baddies came from... I thought it was like some clip from a show or something. I also really like Hot Fuzz. I think that movie's pretty fantastic. I like pretty much everything Edgar Wright's done, but I didn't think it was from that movie. Maybe it is. Kiss of Kaelin, the Raven chapter. It's a pretty good chapter. Instantly got hooked, yeah. Fire Emblem 7's pretty awesome. I think Fire Emblem 7's a, you know, kind of flawed game, but man, it is amazing. It's not the first one I played, but I really enjoy this game. I think they did a lot of, I mean, obviously considering that Fire Emblem, you know, persisted in outside of Japan after this game for a long time, you know that it had to do something right, but yeah, I think this game's pretty fantastic. Okay, Sane, how much speed do you need? Oh, you need like, well, you only need one more to double some of these guys. I really want to break through this because I really want to like get to the boss. But that might not be possible. Betty's for show. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I've seen the clip, and it's like, it's a guy. I don't know. I'm not an expert on British television, but I thought it was from. There's a guy who does like some British stuff. I can't remember his name, but he does some like British, like they have like different game shows over there than they do over here, but yeah. So I kind of know who that guy is, but. My least favorite of the GBA games now. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of with you. I still love Fire Emblem 7, but yeah, I think I probably prefer the other two. Well, yeah, I think so. I think it might be the worst. I still think it's great, but yeah, I think I'm with you. For me, Fire Emblem 6 is like one of my favorite games in the series, and even though I think Sacred Stones is a little easy, I think Sacred Stones is just so amazing. I love Sacred Stones. Just looks like, oh, looks for like a Simon Pegg, yeah. Hot Fuzz is amazing though. I completely agree with you there. Definitely one of my favorite movies. If you haven't seen Shaun of the Dead, that's another Edgar Wright movie that's pretty amazing. I'm sure we'll get yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, because I've seen the clip and I've seen the uniform that they're wearing, so I'm pretty sure I know what you're referring to. Yeah. Yeah, they're not looked upon very fondly in the annals of history. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. The worst GBA Fire Emblem is still very good. Very true. In fact, just being the worst Fire Emblem game in general, and to me, is still very good. So many shitty units to choose from. Yeah, that's my favorite thing about that game, and why I prefer that game over like this game. This game has a lot of fun shitty units as well, but because of the deployment slots, it's really difficult to train a lot of them. Whereas Fire Emblem 6, you can go fucking crazy in that game with training shitters, and there are just endless fun ones to use. Shaun of the Dead's great. Yeah, I like that movie a lot. They made another one too. There's like a trilogy of those. I can't remember what it's called. I think that was pretty good too. But Carla into Isadora. I like Isadora. I think Isadora is cool. I think Isadora is almost always disappointing, but I do think she's fun. I do think she's fun to use. Carla, on the other hand, nah, Carla's a shitter for sure. Not much to say about Carla. Carla's like she's like a slightly better oh shit, what's her name? Is it Lucia? Whatever the Swordmaster is in Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn, she's like a slightly better her from Path of Radiance. Because that character is straight up useless. I wonder if the boss will come attack me. He's a steel axe, so I can probably double him. Okay. These get screwed over from the con formula. Yeah, they very much do. Very unfortunate. It's the same thing that happens to Echidna in Fire Emblem 6. Very unfortunate. Yeah, I wonder if he moves. I'm gonna put Sane over here. I really want to kill him. I feel like I'm gonna get a bunch of experience if I do. The World's End, yeah. I've only seen The World's End, the Cornetto trilogy, yeah. I've only seen The World's End once. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz I've seen like at least 5 times a piece. In fact, I kind of want to watch them right now. I might watch them later on tonight. But yeah, that one I've only seen once, and I do remember it being good, but maybe I have to revisit that one. But yeah, Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz are like amazing. He made I'm pretty sure Edgar Wright's the guy that made Baby Driver a couple of years ago too, and that movie's pretty good too. Oh my god, Florina. All right. I like what we're working with here. He's a good filmmaker for sure. Dorcas doubles this guy. Friends with food is great. Oh yeah. I bet it is. I don't think any of my friends in real life I've ever seen any of those movies, but my My dad's a big movie guy, so we watched a lot of movies when I was a kid, and he likes those movies. So at least there's that. Baby Driver's such a good flick. Yeah, I like it a lot. I've heard from people that like, I think it got really good reception when it came out, but I've heard from people that they don't like it as much, like on rewatches. But man, I don't know. I've seen it a couple of times. I do think it's a movie that, you know, struggles a little bit after like the first act-ish, but I still think it holds up. I still think it's amazing. That was what I'm seeing as Chef's Kiss. Yeah, it's a very like well stylized movie. It's pretty fantastic. I mean, the only problem with this is that maybe I should have waited. Actually, I guess I only have one more turn. I could have done this next turn because I might miss out on some experience here, but I think it's fine. Oh wait, is Kent in danger if I do this? I think he might be. Yeah, all the like music and the music tie-ins and stuff in Baby Driver and the the driving in Baby Driver. Yeah, it's all fantastic. I like that movie a lot. That was one of those movies that like when it was coming out, it looked so cool and it was Edgar Wright, and I was like, but it didn't disappoint. You know, I was really excited about it, and then it was pretty amazing. Okay, well that guy missed, which is really nice. I guess you can keep shooting this guy. I wish our Sane would get like 1 or 2 more speed. That would be pretty awesome. Although as long as he keeps getting strength every level up, which I think he has thus far, he's at least doing something right. I think this ends the chapter. That's why I didn't necessarily want to do this quickly. Yeah, really good experience. We love that. He's level 8. Okay. I mean, he does kind of need skill, but I kind of wish we had something else. Oh, it doesn't end the chapter. Oh, perfect. Okay. So Florina can still suck a little bit more experience out of these mercenaries. We love that. For some reason, I just always assume that killing bosses ends chapters, but apparently I'm incorrect in that. Yeah, I don't mind getting Kent a little bit of experience too. I guess I should go help Will. Oh good, this guy moves too. Perfect. This is really good experience then for Sane. I think that was the first level up where Sane missed strength. I remember the first time I ever tried to play Hector hard mode, I was on Forfang Defense. I wasn't Iron Manning, I was literally just trying to play through it. I was on Forfang Defense, and I had missed the Knight's Crest. Because you can, missing the Knight's Crest on the Kalo chapter is actually pretty darn easy. And I had a Sane that had like, he was level 20. Hold on, do you die? 12, no. He was level 20, but I just couldn't promote him. And he had capped strength. So I just had this like 20 strength cavalier. That was terrible. I never made it past Forfang Defense. That was a nightmare. That was back when I did not know how to play Fire Emblem very well, and wow. Okay, apparently whatever cav is that we don't decide to train is the one that becomes ridiculous. I don't like this, but apparently this is the case. Oh, sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. I just kicked my mic, kind of. So Heartful Peach, welcome. Yeah, unfortunately we are having to redo Lin mode. It's Kent time. Let's switch to Kent. I made a mistake. I accidentally picked up Hector with Florina and got us into a really bad situation. Yep, we did get a game over, and then I equipped our Eliwood actually was bulky enough to survive a turn, but I shouldn't say accidentally, I intentionally equipped a rapier because I was getting a little I was being a little greedy. I wanted Eliwood to kill some knights, but too many knights ended up attacking him, and I ended up losing the run. It's not too late to pivot to Kent. I still believe in Sane. I think Sane's going to be the way to go, just because that really high strength is really what we're looking for. And even if Kent ends up being a stronger all-around unit, that was a sick level up Lin. Keep it up. Sane, like, he still will never have as good of strength as Sane, so I still think he's the way to go. It's too bad, yeah. It was unfortunate for sure. On the plus side, we don't have to read any of the dialogue, so getting back to that point will actually be probably pretty fast, which is kind of nice. Can't get off dream, it died, rip. Yeah, unfortunately. I think my plan is I'm gonna do one more attempt because we are trying to do something a little special in the Kushuna chapter. And I do want to give it a try. I want to at least get to the Kushuna chapter and try to kill him. But if we fail this attempt as well, I'll probably just move on to Fire Emblem 8. But I want to at least give it, you know, one try to get a crit. Just with love-based speed, so I'm sure Sane will be fine. That's true. That is true. He is a beast with his, despite his questionable speed stat. Yeah, I think Sane will be fine for sure. Even honestly, like, units are pretty weak in this game, so if you get enough strength, kind of like Hawkeye, like, holy crap. Okay, apparently our Florina just is gonna be a beast again. I have no problem with that. Sign me up for beastly Florina number 2. Here we can get... how do I want to do this? Do that. Where's nuts with lid mode? Yeah, she very much is. And also, this Flurry is just nuts in general. She's getting some pretty ridiculous level ups. 2 in strength, speed, yeah. Sugar-coated beast. She very much is. I'm also really excited for that because we don't use Florina very much. And I like Florina a lot, so I think it'll be fun to use her. Okay, Will's out here too, apparently. Skill's more important than speed, really? That's true. Skill and strength. Strength isn't as crucial just because obviously he'll get it. But it is still good to get. But yeah, those are the more important things for us, for our purposes. Maybe I just shouldn't use... I was going to say maybe I just shouldn't use the Lords because that's kind of what screwed us last time. But honestly, what screwed us last time was just me making like 2 really big mistakes. So I don't really blame our usage of the Lords on what happened last time. Because blatant favoritism. I don't think that's a bad idea, to be honest. I mean, I'm probably going to do the same thing we did last time, which is the Angelic Robe, the Energy Drop, and the first Striker Shield we get all going to Florina. I think that's just a good strategy, to be honest. Who with Rebecca? I do like Rebecca. If I wasn't trying to, like, if I wasn't so dead set on the Kushuna thing, I would definitely use Rebecca. Actually, we can still potentially use Rebecca. The reason I kind of dropped Rebecca last time was because her level ups were just, like, really bad. But if she can get a couple of decent level ups early, we can definitely use her. Sword. Oh, I should trade him onto a lance. That's okay. Still 8. Okay. I think I want to get him a couple more levels, and then once he gets to around level 10, I might just stop giving him kills and kind of focus more on the bosses. Because I don't want to waste like too much experience, because I still want to give people like Florina and Lynn some good experience. But I probably will give Sane at the very least, every single boss kill from here on out. Does Rebecca have support with Dart? Oh, I didn't even know that. I want to read more supports. I've been working on a YouTube video where I was actually like talking about some supports with a character, and I really liked reading them. They're a lot of fun. I don't know why I bought a hand axe. It's probably not useful at all, but Cooper, yeah, it seems strong. There's implied to be Rebecca's lost brother. Oh, I didn't know that at all. I was not aware of this. God, these level ups. Apparently just whatever cav you decide to invest all of your effort into just stinks. That's what I've come to realize. Oh, Cynthia, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to welcome to my hell where whatever cav I decide to train just stinks. Sir, want to heal somebody? Oh, everybody's full. Never mind. Oh, you're not. A streamer creating. Okay, well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So they both become killing machines. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. I can imagine they become pretty good. Rebecca could definitely be a beast, especially offensively. Once you get her to like that stage. Okay, this chapter can be a little funky. Let's get Matthew for starters. And then I think we can open this. Yeah. I also wouldn't mind trading Matthew a little bit like we did last time, because getting decent speed for the steal later on in the game is pretty useful. For Affinity goes hard. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I feel like every time anybody like talks about support, it's always Fire Affinity. That seems to give the best stuff. Dart as well. Dart can be an absolute beast. I like Dart. We could potentially use Dart. He is fun to use. I just think my problem with Dart is that he is recruited like just a little, just a touch late, you know? I wish he was recruited just a little bit earlier. I just have kind of a hard time using him. But I do think he's really fun to use and a cool character. 20 levels, so I benched her. Yeah, that's the... Oh, wow. Look at this inventory. That's the problem with characters like that. And that's the thing is, like, when you call a character bad, if you give them, like, 5 level ups and they all end up being really good, basically any character can be good, but the worse a character is, the, like, I'll say, like, quote-unquote, the worse a character is, the more, like... the more good level ups they have to get more quickly. So, like, Lowen, for example, can spend, like, 10 levels getting dog shit level ups and still be amazing. Whereas Rebecca, like, really needs her first, like, 2 level ups to be really solid. Dart is another good example. If Dart's, like, first 2 level ups are really good, he can be really solid, but if he whiffs, it's rough. You don't feel like using Hawkeye again? Yeah. Yeah, I like I said, I like Dart quite a bit. I think he's a lot of fun to use. I haven't used him in, I think, a bit, but I did enjoy him when I did. One of my favorite Fire Emblem archetypes. Mine too. That's the thing, like, Rebecca should be good, because all she really needs to do is get speed in her first couple of level ups, and she usually does. Once she starts doubling, then she's pretty good, because then you can get some offense out of her. It's just you have to get to that point. But I agree. I'm a big fan of Nemi too. In fact, we could maybe try to use Nemi on our Fire Emblem 8 playthrough. I tried last time, but she got she crit and then died on like the first turn I got her. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Yeah, I was actually looking at that the other day, because I wanted to check Sane's strength growth, and Sane is tied for the second highest strength growth because there's a bunch of people with 60%, but Dart is the highest in the game at 65. On Lugdo on the ruins. Yeah, when I was a kid, oh, Nemi was always my Nemi Ranger was always my strongest. The only thing I don't like about Nemi is that I think Ranger is way better than Sniper, but I don't really like the way Ranger looks that much. I always preferred Sniper. But that's not really her fault. But yeah, when I was a kid, Nemi was like always my strongest unit whenever I played Fire Emblem 8. Or at least my highest level. I would train the crap out of her. Now I would always use Rebecca in this game as well. Do we have like a heavy spear? How am I supposed to kill this boss? Or maybe an armor slayer? Okay, there's the robe. Which, yeah, I'm just gonna give it to Florina right now. I do think this is the way to go. Get her up to 26 HP. I wouldn't mind giving Sane this kill. Can you kill him? Oh yeah, my strength is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, you're right, the Manikati is effective. Did I just not open that door? What's wrong with me? Yeah, we can check what Lynn can do. I don't mind giving Lynn a little bit of experience. What did I miss? Oh, Matt. Well, as you can see, we are playing Lynn mode again, so unfortunately, I made an and we lost the run. As far as this run goes, our Florina is pretty nutty again. She's looking really good, and we're using Sane instead of Kent. So, and our Sane's looking pretty decent, not terrible. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. We can try it though. I really like this boss. This like very deep green armor is like kind of cool, to be honest. I know. It's pretty sad. I did not play the chapter well at all. It was not an RNG screw over thing. It was definitely a my mistake thing. All right, Sane, if you just want to get the kill, it's fine. Or if okay, apparently for a knight, this guy's very dodgy. Room 7, yeah, do it. It's I like this game a lot. I think it's always a good time. I like Hector hard mode. The only thing again I don't like about Hector hard mode is that it feels kind of samey because of the deployment slot thing and the powerful pre-promotes, but I still think it's fun to play. And you can still meme a little bit, you know. Granny Smith armor. There's a lot of really cool like armor knight colors, especially in Lynn mode. Big brain, he knew. He's just trying to maximize. Okay, I think we got all the houses we can because some of these don't give items. We got the chest. Okay, let's get out of here. 5,000 gold. Big brain indeed. I think this is where we get nils. Oh, we can actually bring units. I want Matthew. Okay, Sane looks fine. So Sane's level 10. Florina needs a lance, would be pretty cool. I don't know why I bought this hand axe, to be honest. I'm so used to just hand axes being busted in this game, but I'm not really using Dorcas, so I don't know why I bought that. But biggest complaint with this game, yeah, I definitely think they're the biggest issue, for sure. It makes the amount that you can like meme so low. Time for the 60-turn dance party. We have to wait until next chapter because we have to get to the Gaiden, but next chapter we are going to we're gonna dance party it up for sure. Okay, I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think Wrath is a really screwed over character. I never really know how to use Wrath. I do think he's cool, I completely agree. And I wish he was more usable, but he always just winds up, like you said, it's tough to find a place for him in your army. That's kind of my problem that like Dart always has. I know we were talking about him, and Rebecca as well. Like, this is actually one of the other reasons that I don't mind not playing Lynn mode, is because a lot of these units not like being forced into my army actually opens up deployment slots quite a bit for more like fun units, which I don't hate. Dude, how much defense? I only deal 4 damage? Yeah, the next chapter we'll do the big dance party. Big availability screwed, yeah. At least Torment in Fire Emblem 9 is like okay. Like, his availability screwed, but at least you can train him. I think he's like an okay unit in Fire Emblem 9 at least. But in Fire Emblem 10, oh my god. Tormund, Vika, and Morim in Fire Emblem 10 might be the most availability screwed units. I guess like Corel in Fire Emblem 6 is probably the most availability screwed unit, but goddamn, those units are... I actually kind of wanted to make a video about this. I genuinely think Vika is the most unfortunate Fire Emblem character in like all of Fire Emblem. Like for a character that's as kind of cool, poor Vika, yeah, exactly. For a character that's like as cool and unique as she is, like, man, because at least with Moram and Tormund, you have a whole other game you can play where you can use them. Vika is just, man, poor Vika. Poor Vika. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, and that's the thing about, like, it's hard to say that Vika, even Vika, to be fair, is like that terrible of a character, because there are some characters in Fire Emblem games that don't have any niche, right? Whereas those characters on the Dawn Brigade chapters, specifically on that Swamp chapter, are actually like pretty useful. So they're not like terrible characters, but they are, you know, unfortunate. But yeah, I agree. Poor Vika. Justice for Vika, man. Bring Vika back in a game. I don't know how you would do that, but bring Vika back. Helendite Meg? Oh, now you're talking. Now you're talking. I'm sure Meg can be a beast. One of the Radiant Dawn is a mess, right? But one of the kind of cool things about Radiant Dawn is that almost any unit is good if you can actually get them to tier 3. Like tier 3 is just kind of busted in that game, to be completely honest. Okay, solid level up. Not terrible. Nothing, you know, nothing flashy, but you gotta get those bread and butter level ups, you know? Not the worst. Here. I don't really trust. I'll probably whack this guy, right? Got so many teams. They do have moments where they shine. Yeah, that's why I genuinely think like Radiant Dawn is probably the most difficult game to make a tier list out of. Like, I don't know how you do a tier list out of Radiant Dawn. I don't know how you like quantify usefulness of characters considering the availability of many of them. Because like you said, like most characters, like even for example, another character that gets really screwed over, or another group of characters, are the Crimean Knights. And like those characters suck, other than like Joffrey, I guess. But they are still all like useful on the Crimean Knights chapters. So how bad can they really be, you know? I don't know. It's tough to quantify that. To make one full war crime moment. Busted Meg does sound pretty funny. Bastion can still chip as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's just tough. I don't know. There are some units that are like straight up useless. Henning, I think, is a good example. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do with Henning. He's cool. You know, I like him, but what's up, Lord Genesis? We are doing Lin mode because unfortunately I failed. I made a series of mistakes on the Kaelin chapter we were on, and I got a game over by killing Ellie Wood. So we are back to Lin mode. Pretty good level up. Cried Meg and Florina, or Fiora, or I always forget her name, Fiona. Peak gaming, now we're talking. These are some strats we're spitting right now. God damn. Kid, oh my god, the knife thing in, dude, the knife thing in Path of Radiance might be the most useless mechanic in like all of Fire Emblem. Like, I cannot think of a scenario where you would want knives over. I mean, I guess in very specific situations, knives could be beneficial, but man, I think they cooked a little bit too hard. The fact that you get to choose some weapons on promotion, like you get to choose what weapon you're like, Oscar gets to use on promotion, for example. I think they cooked pretty well there. I think that's pretty cool. Giving the player choices is neat, but man, whoever came up with the knives for Sage's thing was out of their gourd. I don't know what that's about. Tank Sarah level up? Yeah, she got defense and HP, right? She has 3 now. Kind of a beast. Yeah, that's definitely, of all the things in Fire Emblem, that's got to be one of the weakest mechanics, or at least part of it. Dedicated stuff users like Rice and Miss more desirable. That could be. But I think that like healers are already on such a big premium. And the thing is, unlike Radiant Dawn, where healing items are actually like pretty darn strong, so healers aren't that useful. In Path of Radiance, healers are really important because there's a ton of combat in that game, and you definitely take hits. That game's much more about like tanking with defense than dodge tanking. So I feel like healers are already at a premium. But yeah, I think you're probably right. I think it's probably just to give the player a little bit more, you know, freedom. And class gets no strength, or staffs. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like I said, if they did it in Radiant Dawn, you know, it still wouldn't be a good decision or a fair decision or whatever you want to call it. But at least in that game, like healing items are so busted that maybe you don't want stabs, you know? To Oscar Ike. I think, don't get me wrong, it's probably good. It's just my experience in that game is because there's so much meat in that game that it ends up being a lot more of like, and a lot of that game has a lot better defense growth than a lot of than like the GBA games, for example. It's a good level up. We've had a decent amount of these little characters getting pretty solid level ups. I'm not gonna lie, and I like it. I don't know, my experience with Fire Emblem 9 is that it's just pieces of meat, pieces of meat being bashed into each other over and over again. And not a whole heck of a lot misses in that game, but... This was 60 avoid, holy fuck. Okay, I don't remember that. I believe you. I don't know if I focused that much on supports when we did that game. Is our Kent any better? Our Kent's been pretty good, but he's only level 3. I'm choosing to train Sane over Kent as our early pre-promote, and our Sane's been decent. He has 14 strength. The big thing is Sane having big strength is really important because nobody can double Kashuna, and we need to hit him really hard. So, Sane having 14 strength already is really good. But yeah, I'm gonna do Sane over Kent as our early promote. God damn, that is a lot of avoid. I don't know, maybe I didn't focus as much on supports as I should have when we played Radiant Dawn, or Path of Radiance. I don't know, we'll see when we get to Path of Radiance. Maybe I can make it a bit easier. Get you a kill. Yeah, let me get Florina a kill here. 60 avoid, that sounds pretty incredible though. Even 30 avoid's really good. Yeah, I don't know, like I said, I remember that game being less about dodge tanking, but I could be misremembering, or maybe I was just playing it weird, I don't know. Yes, Lord Genesis, that is the one problem, is his Sane has much better strength, so on the one hand you can hit really hard, but his skill is going to be a lot worse than Kent's, so I don't think... Well, I was going to say I don't think hitting is going to be a problem, but it could be. Kashuna actually has a lot of speed. Yeah, I don't know. I think there are strengths and minuses to using one or the other, but... Sure. I like this guy too, he's kind of a cool looking shaman. Where's the most I like? Is something I did a lot. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that being good. I just remember on Maddening, like, there's so much bulk in that. Holy, okay, Sane has decided he is done with being a mediocre unit. Okay, yeah, no, this Sane's a beast. This Sane is a beast. He is a beast. You were only striking at air. Oh, my brain just went default to reading the dialogue. Okay, very nice. Should get the, yep, the side chapter. Okay, so now we're gonna do Nil's dance party. He was pretty thick for air. We'll see once we get to Path of Radiance, like I said. Path of Radiance, I think Path of Radiance is fun. I do like Path of Radiance. I think Maniac mode Path of Radiance is like a little weird. I don't think it's like terrible to play. I think the biggest problem with it is that it puts characters into boxes. Like anybody like Mia, for example, is just like pretty useless in Path of Radiance, which I think is kind of sad because I like Mia, but I don't know. It could be fun. Okay, I think we're good to go. Love the dance party? Well, I sure hope that everybody loves the dance party because we're gonna be seeing it quite a bit in a minute here. Sure. Enigma is a beef fest. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I do like it. I do think it's fun, and I do think it remains pretty difficult. Like even the end game I think is actually pretty challenging, which I like a lot. But it does definitely limit your available units. Like using units like Zahark and Mia. Like obviously a lot of games have a problem with sword masters, but man, in that game it's like, I mean, they just can do nothing once you get to a certain point in the game, which is unfortunate. But I think Radiant Dawn kind of has that problem too. I don't hate Radiant Dawn, but it tends to be like very on rails. Like almost every playthrough of Radiant Dawn is going to use the same handful of units. You do have some choice, like the mercenaries, you have some choice, and obviously you can meme with the Dawn Brigade and stuff, but it's so... It's tough, especially with the Dawn Brigade, because it's so like... The game over conditions are so stringent, and yeah, it can be tough. Because Unicap is reached, yeah. Clash is a nightmare. Path of Radiance definitely has some problems. Clash being one of them. That chapter's a fucking nightmare. Did we game over? Yes, unfortunately, Master Bembo, we did. Died in the taken chair. Yeah, he died in the Raven chapter. I made some, let's just say questionable decisions. And unfortunately, Eliwood died. So we are trying to speedrun back to where we were. It's going okay so far. Can't complain too much. Spell check. At first I thought you were like trying to say chapter with like taken chair. I was like, what is he trying to say? Banalino Bambino. What's up, Blue Island? Welcome, welcome. Hope you've been well. Train Eliwood deserved. Dude, the thing is, our Eliwood was actually a beast. I'm not even joking. He had 11 defense when he died. I like placed him in such a bad position. But yeah, he was insane actually. Oh, you've been playing Thracia, Blue Island? Oh, I didn't even know that. Very cool. Have you been enjoying it? Oh, that's true. That's true. I can take. So the FE6 counter, which I have not been updating, which I meant to. The FE6 counter is for really low percents or really high percents that either miss or hit. I'm just really bad at updating it. But yes, I can remove that. And yes, I should definitely remove the Priscilla from the death counter. You get her off of there. Nice crit, very useful. Ending the game chapter 2 and waiting all over 5 months. I think I'm going back. Nice. Love it. Thracia is certainly an experience. Ooh, bulky lid maybe? Bulky lid question mark? 4 defense? It's funny that 4 defense is kind of ridiculous, but it sort of is. Okay, okay. I like what I'm seeing. How? Kent, if you want to fight these guys, that would... Okay, well, I was not aware that we were going to be looking at that kind of crit, so... Thracia is quite the experience. I will say that. I think Thracia is probably the most difficult Fire Emblem game, like, to play for the first time. Like, if you've never played Thracia before. I think I want this. Well, actually, stealing a lockpicks doesn't really matter in Lin mode. We can just attack him. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. That Thracia is like probably the most like mechanically. I don't want to say mechanically dense games because there's other games with a lot of mechanics, but it's like the most mechanically unique game, you know. FE12 is weird too, yeah, that's for sure. But at least FE12 doesn't have like that many like kooky mechanics. Or maybe it does. I haven't played FE12 in a very long time. I mean, FE12, yeah, maybe FE12 is the hardest. I think Thracia is the hardest to like wrap your head around what's going on. FE12 is like mechanically not that weird. It's just a fucking nightmare. Thracia is a lot of core mechanics are explained, but emulating it removes the important context. Yes, exactly. Once you know what's going on in Thracia, and that's the thing, like, it's hard to say that Thracia is the hardest Fire Emblem game, because once you know what's going on, it's like, not that crazy. But learning them, or like, figuring out what the fuck's going on, you know what I mean, is pretty ridiculous. I've actually been working on a YouTube video where I kind of like break down all the mechanics in the game that I thought would be kind of fun and maybe helpful for people who haven't played Thracia before. Because I think even just discussing the mechanics is pretty interesting, to be honest. Okay, Kent's kind of feeling himself out here. I wonder if there's a world where I can get Sane to 20. Oh, because you can do them on the... I got you, Mr. Membo. For the hardest Fire Emblem experience out there. Given that I've only played the prologue, and I couldn't make it past the prologue, I'm inclined to agree with you. But yeah, I don't think I can think of anything harder than that. Trying to think of what I would consider like to be the hardest game. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough without like context. Like, are you Iron Manning it? Are you playing it for the first time? You know. But yeah, that game is a nightmare. It's kind of what feels. That's the thing about like the newer games. I feel like the newer games have harder like end games. To the realm of Kaizo? Jesus Christ. Like, is it Shadow Dragon? Shadow Dragon's like pretty ridiculous, but Shadow Dragon's mostly just like tedious in the early game, and then once you get past the early game, it's like pretty straightforward. I don't know how hard 12 is going for, like, I'm not sure. I haven't played Fire Emblem 12 in a long time. I played Fire Emblem 3 not too long ago, and that game wasn't that hard. I think they're pretty different. But yeah, Shadow Dragon's like kind of a weird one because it is hard, but I don't know, it's a lot of just tediously like attacking bosses in the early game over and over again. Yeah, exactly. Like, but it's hard to like consider that difficult, right? Like, and the thing is, once you get beyond that, like, it's stupid, but I don't know how hard it is. And then once you get beyond that, Shadow Dragon's actually like pretty easy. I don't want to say easy, but there's a lot of Fire Emblem games that tend to be really difficult at the beginning and then fall off quite a bit. Like Shadow Dragon, I had to do like I don't know, 10 plus Iron Man attempts to get out of like chapter 7. But then once I had a playthrough that got to like chapter 10, we just finished the entire game, you know? So I don't know, it's tough to rank the games in general, I think. But I would agree that Fire Emblem 12 is pretty insane. The little bit that I played of it was some of the most ridiculous shit I've ever experienced. Like, that's the only game I've ever played where, and it was the prologue too, I genuinely felt like I like couldn't win, you know? Like, it's pretty easy to make Fire Emblem so that you can't win. You just put somebody with like higher stats, or you put everybody being able to attack your lord at the beginning, or, you know? And I felt like Fire Emblem 12 did that in the prologue, which, considering that's the prologue, this probably does not bode well for the rest of the game. All right, well, welcome to the Nils dance party portion of the stream. Unfortunately, we do have to get him to level 7. But yeah, I haven't tried a lot of the newer games in that context. Radiant Dawn's kind of like that too. Like, early Radiant Dawn is like very brutal, specifically because there's so many game over conditions. But then once you get past the Dawn Brigade, it's really not that bad, you know? So it's tough to like say that Radiant Dawn's that difficult, but you will probably get a lot of game overs if you try to play it on Maniac. Yeah, dance party. I'd like to, it'd be cool if we could like see Nils dance, but that would just take so long. Because he does have a cute little dance. But unlike Elfin from Fire Emblem 6, he doesn't have a little bird that appears and dances with him, so it's kind of lame. What level is Nils? 3, okay. Okay. We can probably just get him to 6, because usually he gets a level just by dancing throughout the rest of the chapters. We don't necessarily have to do it all right now, but we kind of may as well. Do I want Sane to kill? I probably want Sane over Florina to kill this boss. What level Sane? 11? Okay. I wonder if there's a world where I could actually get Sane to level 20. Like, I didn't think that was possible, but considering our Kent actually did end up at like level 17 or something. I don't know what we promoted him at, but he was pretty close to 20. And I didn't give everything to him throughout the whole thing, so I wonder if I can actually get Sane to 20. And just have him be like hella busted. 20 is definitely possible. Yeah, I definitely believe that it's possible. Boss grind Lundgren. I don't think we're gonna do anything that crazy, but it would be kind of cool to see him get to 20 or close to. Because the benefit of like Florina has a lot of chapters to train before that one chapter, but Sane only has this, so. And Sane actually has good good level ups, good growth, so getting him the extra couple levels will maybe be worth it. Level 15 in Lin mode, yeah. If I remember correctly, it falls off quite a bit after 10, and then like quite a bit more after 15. So I think basically once you get to 15, only really bosses will actually give you like good experience. So I think once we get to about 15, I'll probably just focus on bosses for him. Our Nils is not as good as he was last time, but that doesn't really matter, to be honest. Dancer stats are not super important. Dancers also a bit weird in this game because you only get them for... I think their availability is a little more questionable than it is in like some of the other games. Like in Fire Emblem 6 and Fire Emblem 8, once you get the Dancer, that's just it. But in this game, you only get them for certain parts. Still amazing. And they have special songs that can like buff stuff on people, but... Canadian Nils 3 times in my Iron Man. Do they keep coming back if they die? I seem to remember like if Nils dies, you still get Ninian or vice versa. What's his Nils? What's his Ninian? What's his Eliwood in the cutscene? Nice. That is true. That is true. Everyone does kill Ninian at least once on their Fire Emblem 7 playthroughs. Is that very true? This is the final chapter? Yeah, I can imagine he's probably pretty good. I mean, you always want your Dancer, right? I mustn't fail. I cannot fail. The consequences are too... Again, I'm just like default reading the dialogue. Alright, well, Nil still needs one more level, but I think he'll get the level from the rest of the chapters, so I'm not really that worried about it. I remember him last time still getting an additional level, even after we did all this. And then obviously on the last chapter, if we still need it, we can always focus on it. There we go, some magic. Okay, good level up. Very good level up, to be honest. Alright, Bayard, get out of here. Yeah, you still get pretty solid experience for boss kills, which is nice. Even though we're level... I guess we're only level 12. That was not a great level up, but it's okay. That is okay. Somebody's Fire Emblem style is from their Dancer opinion. I could buy that. I definitely, as someone that when I was younger, and didn't play the games on like Iron Man's on the hardest difficulty, I don't think like Dancers very much. I think I would agree with that assessment. Now, obviously, they are pretty invaluable to most of my strategies, but I did not buy a heal staff for Sarah. Is there a vendor on this chapter? No, there's an armory. Shoot, I definitely should have done that. I think I forgot to. Here, Darkus probably wants to do that. Do I have just like a javelin? And there's like no javelins in Lin mode. Oh, actually, wait. Do I want the Hold on. What's the boss? I could probably just fight him straight up with an iron sword with Sane. I'll get more experience anyways. But yeah, I would agree with that. I could definitely see that being one of the best rubrics to use. I definitely think Fire Emblem in general, well, I don't know. I guess I've never been like that in tune with what the community thinks. And obviously if you like, you know, people that watch my stream, for example, you know a decent amount about Fire Emblem, so most people are in agreement the Dancers are quite good. What's up, Wheelie? Welcome back. Shenanigans! Look, Wheelie, I made a slight mistake. And Eliwood died. Pinot exposed. So unfortunately we have to start over. But hopefully we don't kill Eliwood this time. That would be pretty cool. Okay, Sane's doubling now, which is pretty cool. I don't think he's in any danger. He's got 18 speed anyways. How did he die? Well, so first, I don't know if you remember when you were playing Fire Emblem 6, but I made a mistake with Thani where I was going to check a javelin attack, but she didn't have a javelin, so instead I actually rescued someone and Thani ended up dying. I kind of did the same thing with Florina. I meant to check a javelin attack, and instead I accidentally picked up Hector, which put me in a really bad position. So I ended up having to basically choke a point on the Kalen chapter with Guy and Eliwood, which our Eliwood was extremely tanky with 11 defense, so it actually would have worked. The problem was I got greedy and I equipped a rapier, which meant that he cut through a couple of knights that attacked him, and too many knights attacked him and he ended up dying. So it was a lot. It was a culmination of many misplays by myself that resulted in his death. But yeah, he did die, so unfortunately we do have to restart. There's no way Dorcas can die here, right? I don't know how strong this ballista. That's what I always hate about these ballistas. You can't really check how strong they are. But yeah, if I just hadn't equipped that rapier. Actually, I think if the rapier I think the rapier crit one of the knights. I think if the rapier hadn't procced a crit, that also would have worked, but I'm not blaming the RNG. That was all me. That was all my mistakes for sure. But the RNG did kind of fuck us. So don't let Eliwood cook. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good lesson. Our Eliwood was a beast though. He genuinely had 11 defense because he had 10 and then he got another point of defense like during the turn where he died. So he was even trying, man. I think he got luck, speed, and defense on his level up. I gotta say, I don't blame Eliwood. I think Eliwood was doing a great job. I think he was trying to stay alive, and I respect that. I think his tactician put him in a less than desirable place. So this playthrough is pretty much the same thus far. I'm using Sane instead of Kent, and he's been pretty good, although his last level up was questionable. And then our Florina is really good again. She's looking really solid. And I think that's about it. I'm trying to focus on Sane as much as I can. And as you can see, he is kind of a beast. One of the other nice things about Sane as opposed to Kent is that he actually has pretty good luck, which means everyone doesn't have one crit against him, which is pretty nice, to be honest. Which kind of isn't working. People have the audacity to call me those motherfuckers. Oh, hi, Mark. I mean, if he's gonna get just one stat, I guess skill isn't the worst thing to get, but obviously I'd like something else. The audacity. Okay, let's make sure we're still getting Nils dances, because he still does need that one level up, although I think that'll be pretty easy to get. Can you fight this guy? I mean, not when he's on the, not when he's on the mountain, but as long as he gets off the mountain, I think I can fight him. Lance Reaver. Average skill, skill, speed, strength. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I complain a lot about the level ups, but I just dropped my phone. Yeah, I think his speed growth's only like 40% or something, so it's not that crazy. But yeah, he's definitely looking good. Oh yeah, Florina looks really good fighting this guy. I mean, apparently not because she missed, but hey, that's just more experience she gets now, right? Because we get chip experience, and then we're gonna get the experience for the kill. She knows. His HP is also pretty good. It's at like 31 right now. It seems higher than where Kent's was at this stage. Here, Kent, you want to kill? Kill this guy. I like that he just one-shots everyone. It's fun to see. So do you keep retrying each entry until the Iron Man succeeds? I don't really know, to be honest. This is the first Iron Man that we failed. So one-time mulligan. So I think with games that I've either haven't posted onto YouTube, so like Shadow Dragon, or just haven't completed Iron Man at all, so like everything after Shadow Dragon, I'll probably give it enough tries to complete the games, because I do want to like actually have completed an Iron Man of every game. For these games, because we have so many playthroughs, I was kind of thinking that I would just go on to the next one, but because what we're trying to do in Fire Emblem 7 is kind of unique, and that's do the Kashuna thing, I think I at least want a playthrough to get to the Kashuna chapter, so we can at least like make an effort of it, you know? But if we weren't doing the Kashuna thing, I think I probably would have just went on to the next game. And I think if we fail one more time, even if it's before the Kashuna chapter, I'll probably just move on to Fire Emblem 8. But yeah, I hadn't really considered it. Also, part of it was that when we failed, it was like right at the beginning of the stream, and I haven't actually like downloaded Fire Emblem 8 or anything, so I was kind of like, I'm not really sure what to do. You doing each route? Yeah, my plan is to do that for Fate. I don't know about 3 houses. I guess we could do it with it's gonna depend. People have told me that Fates is really fun, so I think maybe I'm gonna want to do all 3 routes because they're all really entertaining. For 3 houses, I don't know how much fun 3 houses is gonna be, so that one I might not, but I don't know. That's a Burnwell bridge. That's a Burnwell bridge when we get there. Didn't make any sense. I think it's gonna depend on how much fun 3 houses is. Like, if we finish a run of 3 houses and it was super fun, maybe we'll do another one. But if it was like kind of tedious and annoying, maybe not. Oh, you're good, Lord Genesis. I think I want to try to use Lynn. I haven't done her very much yet, but I would like to do the Geats thing. Despite the fact that Eliwood is the reason that we lost the last run, I don't blame Eliwood, and I certainly don't blame Lynn. That was definitely my mistakes, so I wouldn't mind using him. Or using her, sorry. I don't think I gave her very many levels. Yeah, she's on level 5, but she's actually gotten like 2 points of defense, I think, which is quite good for her. So I'm excited for that. Okay, Matthew, go over there. Florina, go over there. I think that's about all I want to do. Our healing situation is not amazing. Ellie troll. Yeah, unfortunately Eliwood died. So I made a mistake with rescuing Eliwood. Oh hey, Wallace. I made a mistake with rescuing Eliwood when I was trying to look and see what a javelin would look like on Florina. She didn't have a javelin, so I accidentally rescued Hector, and that led to me having to use Eliwood as basically like a wall, which is not Eliwood's forte. But our Eliwood had 11 defense, which means he actually did pretty good at being a wall. The problem was I equipped a rapier, and he ended up killing too many units. So that's how Shanna died? Yeah, exactly. That is exactly how Shanna died. Yep, I made that same mistake again. It's just, you get like, if you play a lot of Fire Emblem, I'm sure everyone's experienced this, you get so into like, well, I just hit A twice, because why wouldn't I hit A twice? I want to see what a javelin looks like, but yeah, I didn't realize, and I had just taken off her javelin like just before the chapter started, but we still could have survived. I got greedy with Eliwood, and I equipped the rapier because I wanted him to kill some knights, and he just ended up taking too many hits. So here we are, back at it again. Not my best decision. Matthew can usually do pretty good work here. Also, Lynn can get some experience on those guys. And then, what do you have? Iron Lance. Okay, I'll do this, I guess. I don't Toric, name a better duo. Look, man, okay. I got a little greedy. Greed is always bad. If I can give one piece of advice for actually any game, don't be greedy. Because the thing is, like I said, we still would have been okay if I just hadn't been greedy with the rapier. 2 times more strength is Kent's. I think you're right, actually, because I think Kent was stuck on 7 for a very long time. So true. Don't start this, Matt. Matt thinks I throw everything. Every time I do a Pokemon Nuzlocke with him, he thinks I intentionally kill every Pokemon. Which is only true some of the time. This point, yeah. No, I agree. I think he, like I said, he was stuck on 7 for a long time, so. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think Sane is the much better option for what we're trying to do. And it's kind of nice to trade him instead. I honestly, I was playing that chapter really poorly too, because you have to, like, we were playing it so slowly that this is one of the problems with Fire Emblem 7 is, like, there's a lot of chapters where you either have to play them really quickly or they're really defensive, and it can be really annoying to train units. And I was being a little too cute with training units on that chapter. Like, I should have had Kent way out in front of the army. I played the chapter quite poorly. Sane missing Kashina right now? Oh, God. I feel like when you call stuff like that, you're always right, so now I'm really nervous. That would be really awkward. Not only do we not crit, but we just flat out miss. That would be very unfortunate. Something like Oswin. I think either Oswin or Kent in this case. I don't know. I like Oswin. I usually like doing it on Oswin. He's usually just such a beast by that point. We'll see what Oswin looks like, and we'll see what Kent looks like at that stage, but I think it's reasonable to expect Oswin. Say Priscilla and support with Guy. Yes, that is true. And we could potentially use Raven as well if we want. If we keep Priscilla alive, which, you know, we'll see. Supporting Guy and Sane, yeah. And because we're training Sane instead of Kent, keeping Priscilla alive is even bigger for us. So definitely gonna want to keep her alive. Which I think we can do. Although I think you do the boat chapter before you do. Okay, that's a good level up. No speed, but again, Sane speed isn't that important. Oh my God, stop hitting me, Jesus. He does on the silver. No, the Marcus has a silver lance in Hector hard mode. At least I'm pretty sure he had one last time. 16 strength. Oh yeah, he is a beast. At least Sane does something extremely consistently. I'm pretty sure Marcus comes with a silver lance and a iron sword in Hector hard mode. Ooh, no speed Matthew level up is kind of unfortunate. I don't think it's gonna be a problem to get him where he needs to be, but yeah, that's not exactly what we were looking for there. So never just 19 strength level 20. Jesus Christ. That's something. No, FE6 Marcus has a silver lance too. I'm not sure. There might be a Jagan that gets it taken away, but I'm not sure which one. But yeah, FE6 Marcus definitely has a silver lance, because silver lance Marcus in that game is extremely important for chapter 4. You actually, in Fire Emblem 6, you get 2 silver lances before like pretty early in the game. His and one other one out of a chest. Matthew is best boy. We do love Matthew, that is true. Look at him go. Look at him go. What a beast. I mean, I guess he's kind of crappy because he didn't get speed, but you know, you can't have it all. Okay, these archers are going to be a little tricky, just because obviously Florina doesn't want to fight a bunch of archers. Lucius, on the other hand, appears to have no problem fighting archers. So. Reach the benchmark to steal the silver card. God, that would be unfortunate. That would be very unfortunate. He has to be pretty darn speed screwed. What level is he? Level 4? You never know. I've never had a problem with Matthew getting there, but pushing you for throwing the last run. All right, I respect that. That's deserved. Let's face it. All right, let me kill this guy. On the plus side, the last time we did this chapter, killing Eagler was a super pain in the ass because our Kent sucked, but our Sane is actually a beast, so I think killing Eagler won't be as annoying. And probably killing Lundgren. And the great thing is, attacking Lundgren with Kent, because he had crit, was actually like really scary, but Sane actually has pretty good luck, or at least better than Kent, so... So that'll be a little bit more consistent as well, which is nice. Sure. I think the reinforcements are done. Yeah, it looks like they are. So they can be free deploys. Yeah, I never understood capturing in that game. I think I captured like once or twice, probably like you did, and then I was just sort of like, okay, I don't know what to do now. Yeah, they just seemed like weaker units that you could deploy, but it was like, what's the point? Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it either, really. Weapon rank usage is his access to a skill. Oh, that's kind of cool. That I did not know. Less interesting options, to be fair. Okay. Yeah, doing it for skills is something that I definitely wouldn't have considered. The infinite experience on that chapter. Yeah, we could always try that. Yeah, I remember you talking about it, Vin. I don't think it's gonna come to that. I think Matthew will be okay. I mean, the great thing about Matthew is he only needs like 2 more speed. I think the boss can potentially have 14, but I don't even know. 14 might actually be enough. She ensnares you with her beauty. Ooh, Florina, my guy. We're kind of doing it over here. I like it. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Yeah, like I said, I remember the whole like capture thing being a thing, but I remember capturing like one dude and then just looking at him and being like, okay, I don't know, fair enough. But I'm sure in like the actually playing that game, you know, well, it's probably a... Ooh, another point of defense. Lynn's gotten 3 defense in 5 levels. That's kind of nuts. I mean, her HP is still absolute dog, but kind of nice to see that at least. Best character in Blazing Blade. Oh, if you don't Marcus. Yeah, I would still give it to Marcus for sure. He's just such a beast, but I could definitely buy, if you take into account Lin mode, Florina being the best unit for sure. When I tend to make my tier list, I usually kind of don't take it into account, but I agree with you. I agree. I think she would be... I'm trying to think of a unit, if there's a unit that's better. Just better than the last one? She is, surprisingly, considering how good she was. Yeah, I can't really think of anyone. The other like great units in the game are like, you know, like Pent, Hawkeye, Harkin, I would say. But I don't think any of them are as good as Florina. If Florina's like level 10, even if it's not like a nuts Florina, if Florina's like level 15 plus, oh, forget about it, she's nuts. But even if she's just like level 10, she's still probably the best unit in the game. Except for Marcus, I'd still say Marcus, but... This is Lynn with his defense level ups. I love it. I love to see it. I'm a big fan of defense. Speed is probably my favorite stat. I think speed's pretty much everyone's favorite stat, but I like defense a lot. Anyone who isn't a knight and decides to get defense, I'm kind of in. Doesn't take a lot to please me. That should work. Because they didn't respect the game enough. That's actually, I think that's a big component of a lot of Iron Mans. It's a really good way to put it, not respecting the game enough. I think that happens a lot with like early promotes and stuff. You gotta respect the game. Not all the time, but... And that's something that just comes with experience, knowing like when you have to respect the game and when you don't. That's a really good way to put it. Mr. Eagler. Ideas for you? Oh, you're so far back. I have to peacefully arrest the Eagler. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Oh, where's Lynn? Lynn actually needs to like finish this chapter. Switch back to Javelin, yeah. This guy's annoying because he's a Javelin and a... Man, my chair is so squeaky. I don't know if it comes through on the mic, but my chair is very squeaky. Should maybe get a new chair. Or I guess creaky. I don't know if squeaky is the right word. It doesn't really squeak. Maybe it's time to get a new chair. Oh my god, you're still not... Lynn, or Nils, figure it out, bud. Okay, that's fine. I should be able to kill him next turn. Did you know that if you get Wallace to level 20, then promote him, Eagler will go, oh damn, my bad, and join you? I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Oh damn, my B, what the fuck am I doing out here? They got level 20, you got generals that were promoted at level 20. Heard on the playground, keep it a secret. Alright. Alright. Everybody in the chat now knows it, but other than us. Everything that we hear on the playground obviously is you know, accurate, so I believe it. Unfortunately, we're not doing that on this playthrough, but maybe next playthrough we'll do the Eagler recruit. Okay, let's go Sane. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, the Sane's looking really good. Really solid. Definitely a lot better than that Kent was last time. That Kent was pretty poopy. From specific scenarios like that, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. I wouldn't hate that. I think it'd probably be pretty annoying to like program in more recruitable characters like that, but I think it would be kind of neat. This is the final chapter, right? Or is there still one more? Oh, this is the final chapter. Let's do the final chapter. Yeah, let's do the final chapter today. That way we can start the next stream just like fully doing Hector mode. Since level 15. Okay, let's see how far we can get him. Because these Lynn chapters I think they were more fun the first time we were doing them. They're a little boring, so yeah, let's just finish it today. So many weird events. Yeah, the Carla thing, or like Stefan from Path of Radiance. The Carla thing in particular is very wacky, but yeah, I like it. It's cool. Actually, for Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. But yeah, those are cool. you still can't get to anybody? Sane, figure it out, bud. Alright, I think this is probably just gonna be the Sane show. I just want to get him. Oh my god. Okay, for a second I was like, did I not bring Wallace because we need that Knight's Crest? I'm playing this like pretty sloppy because I'm just kind of trying to get through it. But yeah, let's not play it too sloppy. Let's not forget to promote our unit. That would be really bad. Yeah. And when it comes back to my turn, I can check her out. I think she's only like level 8, but I can show you. Did you realize she was recruitable? There's just this annoying swordmaster in this arena. What the hell? You accidentally promoted Wallace. Yeah, that would be really unfortunate. I did not think about giving the Knight's Crest over, but thankfully we brought it. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure that Nils is level 7, but I should check just to make sure. Those clouds look bad. Okay, here's our Florina. She's level 8. Here's her stats. She's pretty good. I'll probably give her the energy ring like I did last time. So she's gonna end up being really solid. It's funny, 13 speed's really good, but I wish that she was like slightly faster. It's just she gets weighed down by a lot of the stuff that you're gonna want to use in the next portion of the game, but yeah, she's good. Alright, yeah, I got you. She is very solid. Do you want a kill? I guess I could give this to Sane. Yeah, I guess we're all in on Sane. Well, I wouldn't mind giving it to Lynn. Gloated about it. And that picture of fur then faded from existence. Ah, feels bad, man. Yeah, I definitely think her speed is good for where she's at. It's just, yeah, the 4 con is rough. If you use, I think an Iron Lance weighs 8, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, which means even when she's just using like default weaponry, she has like much less speed. This is one of the problems with Isadora too. I'm pretty sure Isadora gets weighed down by like Iron Lances. It really sucks. She's 12, yeah. No, that makes sense. I definitely am not surprised that she has about average speed at the moment. I just wish it was higher. I just wish every stat she had was higher, you know? Oh, he's level 8. Okay, we're chilling. He also got a point of strength, which is certainly a thing that he can do. Certainly a thing that can happen. Okay, I'll probably just leave everybody else. Strong boy indeed. I wish you could punch in this game. My nose is really itchy. I don't know why. I always love that in even though it's like kind of silly, I always love that in Radiant Dawn, because you can still melee attack with Lagoos even if they're untransformed in that game. And the tigers, I think the lions probably do it too, although I'm not sure because they're like never untransformed, but the tigers just punch dudes in the face. It's pretty amazing. And the cats will like kick people in the shin. It's pretty outstanding. I like that a lot. It's pretty pointless. Oh, and you can attack with staves too. You can like bonk people with staves in that game. Again, it doesn't come up very often, but it is pretty funny when it does. Okay. I think if I can get Sane 2 levels on this chapter, I'll feel pretty good. He's gonna get to 17. I was kind of hoping, because we focused on him more, that he would get more than... I'm a little bit surprised that he didn't get more than Kent. Because in our last playthrough, I think we spread around the experience more, and Kent was around the same level, but... Yeah, maybe I just missed out some experience or something, I don't know. 2 nils is the Family Guy death pose. I'm down. I'm down for that. Producer grinding to 18 using all the hand axes. Dude, Crazed Beast is like, for a game in Fire Emblem 7 that kind of struggles with like grinding chapters. Oh my god, why is this Kent nuts? Why was our last Kent so ass and this one's so nuts? Crazed Beast is like an extremely good grind chapter. You can go nuts with like so many different units. You can go crazy with like, you can Barrier Heath and or Fiora and go crazy with the monks. You can use any sword user and go crazy with the axe users. You can do a lot of crazy stuff in Crazed Beast. What's up, Acorn? Stream better not be ending soon. Well, we have the rest of this chapter at least, but I'll probably end it after this chapter. I'll give your Lyn no strength. No, our Lyn's actually gotten 3 points of defense, so I mean she already kind of has no strength. I don't think she's gotten a single point of strength, but that's just kind of how Lyn is. Oh wait, who is the energy? Oh, I should have used the energy ring. Oh well. Oh well. I should go pick up a staff because I might need that. So nothing changes, yeah. So it's an average Lyn then. To make you think Wallace is good. Crazed Beast exists to make you think like a lot of different units are good, I think. You guys recruit Wallace. I don't know the last time I recruited Wallace. Like even if I go to that version of Four-Fang Defense, I usually just kill Lloyd in like 2 turns and don't bother with Wallace. Feels bad, man. Honestly, he usually kills himself, to be fair. Oh, I forgot to use the energy. Well, the nice thing is that she can kill this guy, so it doesn't matter. But so it does not matter. Actually, I should probably be giving these kills to Sane, right? Those clouds look bad. Okay, so let's buy a... Sell this. We're going to buy a heavy spear. And then we're going to buy a heal staff. This is a new run. Yeah, unfortunately, Acorn, I did make some mistakes on the Kaylin chapter, and Eliwood died. Now, the nice thing is that because we're skipping the dialogue, this has actually gone pretty fast, so we should be able to finish Lyn mode on this stream and then start Hector mode next stream. So I think we'll be able to catch up to where we were pretty fast. But yes, we did fail the playthrough. Oh my god, this Sarah's nuts. Yeah, we started Lyn mode over. Worst lord. Look, a lot of people have been shitting on Eliwood, and I'm totally fine with that. Eliwood's terrible, but I definitely made a lot of the mistakes of the tactician had a big part in our failure. Eliwood was actually doing a great job, considering the mistake I made that led Eliwood to having to be our our tanky character. I think Eliwood did an admirable job. Okay, so you can start moving toward the boss. God, the weather effects in this game are just amazing. You think she would have given her to the fear of men? That's true, that is true. That would be kind of interesting, actually, if that was like a mechanic, like Florina couldn't pick up dudes. Florina couldn't pick up guys that she didn't have, like, at least C support with or something, you know? On the guided chapter? Wow. It's kind of impressive, actually. I don't think I've ever done that. Such a great Erica. That's a bummer. That's always the worst. Especially when you fail a playthrough and then you start playing again and the character that you were training isn't as good. Oh my goodness. That's the worst feeling of Fire Emblem, honestly. Straight up. It's always like, I didn't used to experience this as much because obviously I wasn't Iron Manning, but like when you would play a chapter and then a character would die and you have to reset, and then whatever character, like, let's say you're training Rebecca and she gets just like every stat, but then you have to reset, and then the next time she only gets like a point of skill. That's a really good Florina level up, by the way. God, that's the worst feeling. Here's your Terroring Saga that refuses to kill human enemies, given her backstory. Is that like a mechanic? That's kind of cool. Dude, I gotta, one of these days I gotta play Terroring Saga. Can lose battles he starts? Yeah, apparently. Apparently. I feel like those games are so wacky. Maybe I'll start doing like a YouTube upload of me playing those games. I don't know. I've been doing a hack. I really want to do Fire Emblem hacks too, but these games do sound really cool. Okay, so basically, if Kent could get to 16 and then get to 20 or 17 off of the boss, that would be ideal. I think that's what I'm hoping for here. He needs to do some chip damage and then kill. Terroring Saga is basically a Fire Emblem hack. I guess I could just call it a Fire Emblem hack and play it. Get 2 levels? Yeah, Vin, that's what I'm thinking. That's definitely what I'm hoping for. So what level's Florina? 9? Okay, and Lynn is 6. Kent's only 5. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't have to train Kent. That's not good. I have to heal. Yeah, that's okay. I almost did that. That would have been really bad. The basic. Oh yeah. I could have checked. I should check. The fact that he doesn't, with the boss healing, he won't kill in 2 shots with the heavy spear. How much do I get? How much experience do I get? Okay. Yeah, 1 more hit and then the kill should be the 2 levels we need, I think. I wonder how much he does do though. Let me heal him first. Oh, oh, that's right. You have the, oh, I didn't buy it. Oh, I'm stupid. All right, hold on. I was supposed to go buy a heal staff because we currently have no way to heal, which is not great. Yeah, Lynn, I know the clouds look bad. Take a heal staff so you can actually heal. Okay, how does Sane look? He might actually double too. Not bad. He deals about the same, and there's a better chance of hitting. We can do that instead. I don't hate that. I think it is, if I remember correctly with Sane, I think Sane, or sorry, with Kent. Last time I'm pretty sure Kent got 100 experience for doing it. But yeah, we'll find out. Okay, I mean, not terrible. Not the best, not the worst. I could let him heal up a tiny bit. I think I'm gonna have to anyways because my healer can't get over there. So we can do like 1 or 2 more like little chip attacks. I should probably not picking up. I don't know, man. Look, he needs to watch Sane kill Lundgren. Okay, it's important. Did that rain last 1 turn? Dude, these weather effects are something else. Okay, his heal should get him to enough to be able to survive this. So let's do 1 more thing at chip. I think he gets 100, but just in case, and then we can kill him. Nice. I wish you could tell. You know what's funny in Fire? I think it's only in Fire Emblem 1. Maybe it's in some of the other ones too. But in Fire Emblem 1, you can actually determine how much experience you get for a kill. Like everybody gets the exact same amount of experience for every kill, and you can look like if you look on a character's like nice. Okay. If you look at a character's like stats and stuff, it'll show you how much experience you get for killing them. It's kind of weird. Okay, he's not bad. That wasn't the best level I've ever seen, but it wasn't terrible. Alright, let's make sure we promote him. It'd be really unfortunate if I forgot. And we use the angelic robe and I use the energy drop, right, on Florina? Yeah, okay. Make sure we use everything before we go, because you don't get to keep any of this stuff. Alright, Sane. Yeah, I don't know. I thought we would get Sane a little bit higher. I was trying to like focus on him more than I was focusing on Kent last time, but level 17 is a good level. I'm not, you know, that worried about that. $18 strength. Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, he's a little slow, you know. 12 speed, I wish was a little higher, but 37 HP and 11 defense is very solid. This game, Fire Emblem 7 is one of those games that has a habit of units just looking really crappy when they promote, because the promotion gains are so bad. If you play Fire Emblem 6, for example, when units promote in that game, they look really good. When units promote in this game, they usually look pretty mediocre. Especially if you early promote, which is usually the way to go. And you're level 8? Okay, perfect. This one's strength. -1 skill, pretty much. Oh! I skipped that, okay. I don't know. Well, whatever, we didn't need to see that. Pretty much average and everything else? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. Okay. This is where I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, they're gonna tell me about Elliewood mode. So this is where I'm going to end the stream for today. Obviously, really unfortunate that we failed the playthrough. Not super happy about that, but oh, did he have 61? That's perfect. 12 speed, yeah. Oh yeah, 12 speed is plenty, especially for our purposes, because again, there is no way to double Kashuna, so we just need the strength. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow, same time. We will start Hector mode. And hopefully we'll set up ourselves nicely to get to Kashuna. But yeah, so thanks everybody for watching as always. Enjoy your nights, and I will see you tomorrow.